Welcome to Nocation. In this video, I'm going to list the top 10 tallest buildings in the world. Please like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's start. Number 10, China Zun. With Beijing being the capital of China, and China housing many tall buildings, including 5 of which are among the top 10 tallest in the world, it is home to China Zun, an office building which provides office spaces for its owners and tenants. The state-owned company building, also known as CITIC Tower, is a mixed-use skyscraper located at Z15 Plot by Guanghua Road, Beijing in China. Being the tallest building in Beijing, with a huge 198 meters above China World Trade Center Tower 3, which is the second tallest building in the city, China Zun's full construction took approximately 6 years to complete, stretching from May 15, 2012, to September 30, 2018. The building has 8 zones plus an extra observation zone on the top. Zone 0 is the lobby, while Zone 1 to 8 are offices. It contains 109 floors, with an additional 8 under the ground. The gigantic building covers about 427,000 square meters of land, and costs around $3.4 billion. It reaches a height of 527.7 meters. Number 9, Tianjin CTF Finance Center. The Tianjin Chow-Tai Fook Finance Center is a super tall skyscraper located at Binhai New Area, Tianjin in China. It is owned by Tianjin Real Estate Company, Tianjin New World Huan Bohai, and designed by Skidmore, Owings and Merrill LLP in collaboration with Ronald Liu and Partners. The magnificent building received many awards, including Construction Project of the Year and Best BIM Application of the Year in the 2020 RICS China Award ceremony. During the 6th annual CRED Award, it was honored with a Gold Award in Public Building and a Merit Award in Lighting Design. It was also given the Tall and Slender Structure Award at the 2021 awards ceremony by the Institution of Structural Engineers, IStructE. It's not only the building that got awards though, the team that built it received the award for excellence in Professional Consultancy Service Team of the Year. The idea of the building was suggested in 2011, after which its construction began January 3, 2013. As of April 2016, a good fraction of the structure had been assembled, and in May 2017, the steel structure on the top of the building began to be fixed. The steel structure crown was sealed on October 31, 2017, and the whole building was completed 2 years later on the 22nd of September 2019. The gigantic skyscraper is a rocket-shaped structure with a squared base, and is narrowed from bottom to top, with lots of arcs and curves. With 97 floors plus extra 4 underground, 266 apartments, 365 hotel rooms, and 81 elevators, the entire building costs a whopping 8 billion yuan, which is equivalent to $1.2 billion in total. It covers an area of 252,144 square meters of land, and reaches a height of 530 meters. Number 8, Guangzhou CTF Finance Center. Guangzhou CTF Finance Center is a huge Chinese building, located at Zhujiangdong Road, Tianhe District, in China. It is the tallest building in Guangzhou, and the 3rd tallest in China. It was designed by the U.S. firm, Kohn Pedersen Fox. The building's construction started on July 29, 2010, and completed on October 2016. The structure belongs to Chow-Tai Fook Enterprises, a Hong Kong-based privately owned company. The building has 111 floors and 5 underground floors, including 66 office floors, 23 serviced apartment floors, 11 hotel floors, a ballroom and meeting rooms, with about 355 apartments, 251 hotel rooms and 1,705 parking spaces. It also contains 95 elevators built by Hitachi, 2 of which are among the fastest in the world. The mechanical, electrical and plumbing infrastructures were provided by WSP, an American company that deals with mechanical and electrical engineering. With a floor area of 507,681 square meters, Guangzhou CTF Finance Center has a height of 530 meters and costs about 10 billion yuan, which is equivalent to $1.5 billion US. Number 7, One World Trade Center. One World Trade Center, also known as WTC or Freedom Tower, is a commercial office building located at 285 Fulton Street, Manhattan, New York City in the U.S. It is majorly owned by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, with 5% of the building sold to the Durst Organization in exchange for an investment of about $100 million. The building was designed by David Childs, the chairman of the global architectural company, Skidmore, Owings & Merrill. Skidmore, Owings & Merrill was established in Chicago in the year 1936 and has since become one of the most renowned architectural companies in the globe. They have been involved in multiple tall skyscrapers and many other fascinating buildings. Being the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex, it was built to replace and resemble the former, among which was the Twin Towers that was destroyed during the 9/11 attack in 2001. It serves as a central facility for businesses and government agencies involved in worldwide trade. The building was completed within 8 years of construction from April 27, 2006 to November 4, 2014, during which about 60 workers died of accident in the process. It has 94 floors, plus extra 5 underground, and contains 73 elevators. Covering an area of 325,279 square meters, and a huge height of 546.2 meters, the WTC Tower is the most expensive building in America, costing a mind-blowing $3.9 billion US to build. Fun fact, do you know that the architectural height in feet of the One World Trade Center building is the same as the independent year of America, 1776? Number 6, Lotte World Tower. This super tall building is a 123-story skyscraper, located at Sincheondong, Songpa District, Seoul in South Korea, and is owned by a South Korean multinational conglomerate corporation, called the Lotte Corporation or Lotte Group. Being the tallest building in South Korea, and the first 100-story building in Korea, it took about 6 years to complete. After years of planning and site preparation, the project was approved by the government in November 2010 to start construction. Construction of the building began January 22, 2010, and finished December 22, 2016, after which it was opened on April 3, 2017. It was designed by Kohn Peterson Fox Associates KPF, an American architecture firm. 3 construction workers died of accident during the building's construction in 2013 and 2014, and in 2016, an executive director of Lotte's construction arm received a suspended sentence of 8 months in prison for his part in neglecting safety measures at the site. In December 2014, the government of Seoul ordered a 5-month closure of the mall and cinema complex at the base of the tower, which had opened before the completion of the tower, due to water leakage from the internal aquarium. The mall and cinema complex was later opened in 2015 after a group of independent engineers determined that the problem was not majorly caused by the structure of the building. Covering an area of 304,081 square meters and a height of 555.7 meters, the super tall building has 123 floors above the ground and extra 6 below, with Seoul Sky located on the 117th to 123rd floors. The building costs a whopping $3.4 billion US to build. Number 5, Ping'an International Finance Center. The Ping'an Finance Center is a 115-story skyscraper located at 5033 Etian Road, Futian District, Shenzhen, Guangdong in China. The building was designed by the American architectural firm Kohn Peterson Fox Associates, and is owned by the Ping An Life Insurance Company of China. It is the tallest building in Shenzhen, the second tallest building in China, and the fifth tallest building in the world. It also has the record for the building with the highest observation deck at 562 meters. With a land area of 385,918 square meters, a height of 599.1 meters, and about 120 floors in total, this magnificent building took approximately 7 years to build, from January 18, 2010, to March 28, 2017. It has 80 elevators, with 33 double-deck elevators, traveling at speeds of up to 10 meters per second. The building costs about $1.5 billion. Number 4, Abraj Al Bayt Clock Tower. The Abraj Al Bayt Clock Tower is a government-owned complex of 7 skyscraper hotels, with the Makkah Clock Royal Tower, which is the central hotel tower of the complex, being the 4th tallest building and 6th tallest freestanding structure in the world. It is stationed in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, close to the world's largest mosque and Islam's most sacred site, the Great Mosque of Mecca, and the Clock Tower Museum is located at the top 4 floors of the clock tower. The Abraj Al Bayt Clock Tower was constructed by the Saudi Bin Laden Group, the kingdom's largest construction company, after the demolition of the Ajayid Fortress, which was the 18th century Ottoman citadel, on top of a hill overlooking the Grand Mosque. The annihilation of the historically significant site in 2002 by the Saudi government sparked a commotion and a strong reaction from Turkey. The complex was built to accommodate the millions of Muslim pilgrims that visit Mecca each year. The main reason for building the complex was to provide pilgrims with easy access to prayer sites in the holy city of Mecca. Its construction started on the 26th of October 2004 and completed in 2012. With a land area of 310,638 square meters and a height of 601 meters, it has been the tallest building in Saudi Arabia since 2012. It has the largest clock faces in the world, with each of the clock's 4 faces having a diameter of 43 meters. The clocks are also the highest in the world, about 400 meters above the ground. The building has 120 floors, 96 elevators, and is the second most expensive building in the world, costing about $15 billion in total. Number 3, Shanghai Tower. Shanghai Tower is the tallest building in China, and the 3rd tallest in whole of Asia. It is located at 501 Yincheng Middle Road, Lujiazui, Pudong, Shanghai in China, and is owned by a consortium of state-owned development companies known as Yeti Construction and Development. The financial support for the building's construction came from bank loans, shareholders, and Shanghai's municipal government. The Shanghai Tower was designed by the American architectural company, Gensler, but the design team was led by a Shanghainese architect known as Jun Xia. The building takes the form of 9 cylindrical structures, one stacked on top of the other, totaling 128 floors, all of which are covered by an inner and outer layer, the latter twisting as it rises from bottom to top. The site for the building was prepared in 2008, after which a groundbreaking ceremony was arranged on the 29th of November 2008, following that the tower had passed an environmental impact study. Construction of the building started on November 21, 2008. By ending of April 2011, the steel reinforcement of the tower had reached the 18th floor, and by December 2011, it has risen above the 30th floor while the building's foundation had been finished. The tower exceeded its 2 neighboring skyscrapers, the Jinmao Tower and the Shanghai World Financial Center, on the 11th of April 2011, when its 108th story was finished, thereby reaching a height of about 500 meters. The final structural beam of the building was laid on August 3, 2013, making the tower the tallest building in China and the 2nd tallest building in the world then, after which another ceremony was held for the topping out of the building. The tower was later completed on September 2, 2014, and was opened on February 2, 2015. The Shanghai Tower is 632 meters tall and covers an area of 380,000 square meters. The building embodies 128 floors above and 5 below the ground, and can accommodate as many as 16,000 people daily. It also contains about 97 elevators and costs $2.4 billion in total. Number 2, Merdeka 118. Merdeka 118, also known as Warisan Merdeka 118, is a megatall skyscraper located at Jalan Hang Jebat, Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia. The word Merdeka is an Indonesian and Malay word for independence or freedom. The building's name was as a result of its proximity to Stadium Merdeka. The tower was inspired by Tunku Abdul Rahman, the first Prime Minister of Malaysia. It was built to resemble his outstretched hand gesture as he chanted Merdeka, while proclaiming the independence of Malaysia on the 31st of August 1957. The building belongs to PNB Merdeka Ventures SDN BHDL, and is designed by Fender Katselides in association with RSPKL. The structural part of the building is engineered by Leslie E. Robertson Associates and Robert Bird Group.
The building has been under construction since 3rd of July 2014, and is estimated to be completed in 2023. As of December 2022, Merdeka 118 is already 95% complete, and it became the tallest building in Malaysia when it exceeded the 451.9 meters of the Petronas Twin Towers, and in Southeast Asia after it surpassed the 461.2 meters landmark 81.
With 8,100 parking bays, the building has an area of 292,000 square meters and a height of 679 meters. It also has 118 floors including 5 below ground and about 87 elevators. It embodies the 118 mall, Grade A offices and hotels, as well as residential areas, and costs a whopping $1.5 billion. Number 1, Burj Khalifa. The megatall skyscraper is owned by the Emaar Properties and is located at Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Boulevard, downtown Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The skyscraper was designed by a team led by Adrian Smith of Skidmore, Owings Merrill, the company that designed the Sears Tower in Chicago, which was a previous record holder for the world's tallest building. The building's construction began early January 2004, after which the building's exterior was completed on October 1, 2009. Later the whole building was completed on January 2010, and was officially opened on the 4th of January 2010. At a point during the building's construction, the architectural developers of the building faced financial issues and more funding was required. The money for the project was provided by Sheikh Khalifa, the ruler of the United Arab Emirates at the time, which resulted to the change of the building's name from Burj Dubai to Burj Khalifa. While the Burj Khalifa is the main building in the project, most of the profits generated from the building comes from the high-density developments and malls around the super-tall skyscraper. Other than the world's tallest freestanding structure, the Burj Khalifa has previously held the world records for the world's highest elevator installation and highest restaurant in the world, including others like the tallest structure ever built at a height of 829.8 meters, world's longest travel distance elevators, 504 meters, and building with the most floors, 163. It has an astronomical height of 829.8 meters and covers an area of 309,473 square meters. The building has 154 floors plus 9 maintenance. It also contains a total of 57 elevators and 8 escalators and costs about $1.5 billion. Burj Khalifa has been the world's tallest building since 2010. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification button for more exclusive contents, week in week out. Thanks for watching.